Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about the video title and the description, and I'm first going to walk you through the actual document I've prepared for you for this specific video, and then I'm going to show you with a live example how I do several parts of this document and how I put it into action. Okay, so let's dive into the video title. Okay, now once you've downloaded your Creative Commons video, what you want to do is you want to make a new search for the same term, for the new keyword on YouTube again, but this time you're not going to use the filter Creative Commons. Instead, you're going to use the regular search on YouTube for that keyword, okay? Then you're going to pick 2 to 3 titles from other videos that show up for that keyword with lots of views and use them as an inspiration to come up with a new one, okay? Now this is really important, guys. I don't want you to copy and paste the same video titles from other people. This is not what we're gonna do here, okay? We're not gonna be a copycat in this example. It's really, really important to understand that. If you just copy and paste, maybe you get some results, maybe not, but chances are that YouTube is going to notice that and might punish your video because of that. It's not 100%. I'm not saying that it's not going to happen 100%, but you want to be different, okay? Don't be just like any other guy on YouTube and just copy and paste. Don't be the lazy guy, okay? At the end of the day, it's going to pay off if you put in the effort, the time, and the work to make this method work. And I can promise you, you will get some really good results if you don't be a copycat, okay? Now, like I said, use them as an inspiration. Make sure that the main keyword you try to rank for in your video title is going to be in your video title, okay? Now, if I try to rank for the title, for the keyword, how to lose weight fast, and my title is, let's say, this is how to lose 20 pounds in 8 days. Now, this is obviously not the main keyword I try to rank for, okay? So make sure that the main keyword is going to match your video title and you have it in there. This is really important. Next is the video description. Now, there are many variables that come into play when it comes to optimizing a video description for SEO traffic on YouTube. So obviously things might change here and there and from time to time, but I want to give you, kind of a, I would say, template that's going to work, that has been work all the time, and I think it's going to keep working even longer. Now, also one thing you want to keep in mind is that YouTube is going to change the algorithm from time to time, even constantly. So keep that in mind and don't worry about that as long as your videos are not, some crappy videos, which they aren't. Otherwise, they wouldn't got any traffic, viral traffic before, right? So you don't have to worry about this for now. And as long as you follow the instruction from this document, aka not being a copycat, you should be fine, okay? So here's the template I'm using myself. I've used myself and many of my clients have used it as well. And the description looks like this. So first you start with the video title. So you're just gonna copy and paste the video title from your video, put it in here, and then you wanna add a call to action to your offer. Let's say I have an offer for people to send them to a squeeze page where I want them to give me their email address, and I have prepared something like a PDF or something, okay? Then my call to action could be something like, and make sure to click the link right below this because I'm gonna offer you something, a free PDF guide or a cheat sheet or something like that, completely free, which is going to help you to X, Y, and Z in X, Y, and Z without X, Y, and Z, okay? So this is really important. but this is a different topic. So just put the call to action for your offer here next to your video title. And ideally, what I recommend you doing is I would use the headline from your, the main headline from your sales page or your squeeze page. So to make it congruent to for the people, because when they click on the link, and let's say your call to action from your offer here next to your title is different than the title you have on your sales page or your blog post or your squeeze page, there is, it can confuse people, okay? So you want to make it as easy as possible and to keep the congruency as high, on the highest level as possible. This is really important because this is going to increase your conversion as well, okay? So this is that. Next, short description with the main keyword. Use it once or twice. Don't, no overkill here. This is really important. Okay, the description you put in here must make sense. Okay, I've seen video descriptions from people where they just put a description right in here and the description actually didn't make any sense. They had their main keyword put in the description like 7 or 8 times and there was no sense, it didn't make sense at all, okay? So this is really something you must consider as well, okay? It's common sense, right? Now, here are some other topics you may like to check out too, okay? Now, keep in mind, with YouTube, it's the same with Facebook and probably any other kind of platform, social platform you find out there. The main goal for them is always to keep their users as long as possible on their platform to have a good experience with the content they provide, okay? The same goes with YouTube. Now, the good thing about this is that if you do it like this, YouTube is going to, reward you for keeping the visitors also on their platform by sending you more people, more visitors to your videos, okay? This is also really a good thing about it, okay? And the other thing is obviously that you are also going to get more views for the other videos as well. Makes sense. So you have a playlist name here, number 1, and then the link to the playlist. You have playlist name number 2, the link to the playlist, and a third playlist with a link to it as well. Again, if you just have 2 playlists or just 1, then just use 1, okay? It doesn't matter. If you have more that's related to the video you put in your channel at this time, then you want to obviously, make playlist name number 4, 5, 6, depends on how many you have. Then next is your video title. So you just copy and paste the video title here again. And then you want to have the link to your offer below the title again. I suggest I forgot to add this here. I'm just going to copy and pretty much paste it right behind the title. The same structure like we used in the beginning of the description. Okay, we're just going to copy and paste this in here, okay? But this time we also want to put the video link from this specific video right below the the offer link, okay? You can also add some space below there, it doesn't matter, as long as you have your YouTube video link right in your description as well. Next is you want to come up with a list of other related keywords you try to rank this video for. And the cool thing about this is that you don't have to do a lot of brain work to come up with the keywords yourself. What we want to do is we want to leverage YouTube and the suggestion bar to do it for us, okay? So an example, the keyword could be how to build a dining table. So I'm going to search for this keyword here. I'm going to filter by Creative Commons. I'm going to, let's say, pick this one. I'm going to download it to my computer. And then I'm going to upload it again just by clicking here, this camera icon, upload a video. So by the way, you should also, in the beginning, when you upload a video for the first 24 hours, this is something I found, which worked really well. You want to put all the videos for the first 24 hours to unlisted, and then after the 24 hours you want to put them to public, okay? But this is just a side note, okay? And then you're just going to drag and drop or select the video file and let it upload to your video, to your channel, okay? Now, let me quickly go back here. So I've chosen already the filter. Now I've downloaded this video. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a new search, or basically just gonna, turn off this filter. And as you can see, there are many videos that show up, and I would pick, let's say, let me see, this one, for example, how to make a dining table. And this one, for example, do it yourself, okay? So a title that comes to my mind could be something like a modern way to, or something like, let me think, do it yourself, a modern way to build a dining table. Pretty simple, okay? It's really simple. Maybe it's just a combination of the two titles, but that's it, okay? Don't overcomplicate this, okay? And yeah, and then I would just follow this description here, this body description template, and fill in my text. Now, in terms of the keywords the list you wanna put in the description as well, I would go ahead and I would search for some suggestions, like how to build a dining table, something like with leaves, or let me see, with a dining table, bench, base. So you could pretty much use, I would say, out of wood, bench, base, so at least 4 or 5 of these suggestions, and put them in the list here in the description. And that's pretty much all there's to it. And after 24 hours, you're going to put the video to public, and that's pretty much it, okay? With that being said, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one again. Bye.